What's up? It's your girl Keely, aka Kiwi. If you didn't know, now you do. Welcome back to my channel. For those returning, I appreciate you so much for being here. And if you're new, I will appreciate you even more if you hit that like and subscribe button. It's something so little, but it really means a lot to me. This one is something special. This is gonna be some SB19. So ATIN, stand up below in the comments. And if you haven't already, like I said, hit that subscribe button. It really means a lot. But I'm really excited. Well, kind of excited, I should say. I'm excited, but I know I'm going to be emotionally wrecked by this. This is SB19 Time, the first take. For those who are new, SB19 is a P-pop group. Even more than that, they are so talented, so amazing. There's 5 of them, and the first take is, from what I got, they tend to do more Japanese artists, but now they're getting a lot broader with some of their artists are getting on the show. But I did kind of not dive deep, but I kind of scrolled through their YouTube because I was so interested with the concept, because I'm a big fan of Color Studio. That's literally how I discovered Billie Eilish. Like, when she first went on that shit popped up on my YouTube, and I was like, Ocean Eyes, this is beautiful. Like, and then I just went down this rabbit hole because of that. Color Studio, I love the concept so much, and the first take reminds me a lot of the Color Studio concept, except it's the first take, it's vulnerability, rawness. I love the way they always start it. It makes you just appreciate the artist more and the song and music so much more, I feel. And I haven't reacted to the first take on my channel. We did react to a first take. What song was it? I'm not gonna remember now. Quit? Was it Quit, maybe? I think it was Quit. I don't know. But we reacted to the other first take SB19 did on Louis' channel. And then I wanted to react to the first take Time on one of the lives, but we all have our solo channels going on. So some of the other fellow nuclear reactors already reacted to it on their personal channels. So I thought, you know what? That just means I gotta do it on mine. And I've been missing some SB19. I was going down a solo route, and I do want to pick up back on that because I was really loving it. But I'm trying, to find the balance between every artist. I have so many new artists I've been listening to, so many new fandoms that's been supporting me, and I appreciate you 18 so much for being here. You guys are always so nice. We just did the live on Monday, so if you haven't already, go check it out. We reacted to Pablo and his brother, and then we took it back. Miss Jen sent us on a little early baby SB19 ride with it was like a live kind of concert. One of the songs I remember most importantly was Go Up, and they had a lot of dance breaks and stuff in it, but they were so young. It was so crazy, but it was so awesome at the same time, especially because you get to see how far they've came. And so definitely go check that out. Like I said, I will definitely link it below. I will link our other first take below too that we did on Louis. If you haven't already seen it, if you have, it makes sense. It blew the heck up because 18 is so awesome like that. But enough talking. This one is going to wreck me though. If you haven't watched Time official music video for SB19, I highly recommend you do that. I know most of 18 probably has, but for some of my subscribers that maybe not have heard of SB19 and are maybe gonna be turned into an 18 after seeing this video, I highly recommend you pull those tissues out and go watch the music video because it hits so hard in the best way. Like, I mean, the acting was phenomenal, and we were crying in the club, so I'm definitely going to link that too. I think we did on the Street Champs channel originally of the official music video, and it was a tearjerker, and, it really just means a lot. It's so personal. Everyone has, their own stuff they have going on in life, and so when we heard Time, it all hit us a little differently. So definitely go check that out. I'm really excited for the first take because it's such an intimate setting. The song itself is already so intimate, and then once you watch the video, it really makes you develop these emotional, like, even without watching the video, you could probably already get enough emotional and just freaking crying. But once that video comes into play, it really just broadens everything and makes you think of the perspectives and just loving your loved ones and just going, hugging them, calling them. And so I already know that watching the first take is probably going to be very raw, very vulnerable. And honestly, I should have pulled the tissues out because I might cry, guys. I might cry. I'm so excited to dive into this. Also, another plug, we just did the E-Trike reaction. That was so funny, so great. I love that we got a little taste of, because we've seen some things, snippets and whatnot of SB19 behind the scenes, but E-Trike, that really gave us a little play for some of their personalities. So go check that out too. We had such a fun time doing the live this Monday, and then also our reaction. So I appreciate you so much for being here. Enough talking, let's get straight into it. This is the First Take SB19 time. That's crazy. It's 444 on the amount how long the video was. Ooh, we get them walking in.
Okay. Whoa.
Beautiful. They're so beautiful.
Wow.
Yes. I'm so nervous again.
Of course, this is the first take. Hello everyone, we're SB19. We're back here again. This time, we're going to perform one of our more emotional songs from
His
our
voice is
latest
so
EP
soft.
called Simula Wakas, and it is called Time. Is everyone ready?
Yeah.
Yoroshiku onegaishimasu.
Their smiles are so cute. Oh, I'm not ready. Do I have the...
Riding in bed, numb and upset. Your hands on a clock, I'm moving along. It feels like I'm dead, but I'm here instead. Please make it stop. I'm always wrong and stuck inside my never-ending thoughts. I'm trying hard 'cause I know what it costs.
Oh!
One day we'll run out of time. Memories will leave me behind. Many things we can control. I hope you know it's better to try.
I'm tearing up already. I got goosebumps.
All of these are natural. No one's really in control, but we live a little 'cause we know when we vanish we don't really go. So I try to run an extra mile, hoping for a sign. If there isn't one, then I'm leaving mine. And for those behind, seeking you will find there's no reason not to try. Watching everything from the back seems beautiful, but at times it gets really ugly. You already know what to do. Well, we got nothing to lose. Well, we're not changing, we just fighting for whatever cost. If the light's dying, ever sister, if you're stuck inside my never-ending thoughts. I'm trying hard 'cause I know what it costs. 'Cause one day we'll run out of time. Memories will leave behind. Many things we can control. I hope you know it's better to try.
That line.
'Cause one day we'll run out of time. Memories will leave me behind. Only when push comes to shove, your best is enough. It won't hurt to try. 'Cause one day we'll run out of time and time again.
I gotta pause. Yo, they sound so beautiful. Even like when you're watching the video, you're focused on the storyline. So watching the first take really makes you appreciate their vocals. I've been really mesmerized by Justin lately. Like, you know, I love my man Ken, all right. Philippe bias here, loyal. And those high notes he hit at the beginning. Ooh. But Justin, I don't know why. I don't know if it's his like artistry or like he just like, I just want to hug him and pinch his cheeks. Like, he's so cute. And I mean, I could feel this song, like, especially when they have their eyes closed. That's when I know they're really feeling it. And just not only that, but all of them, you could tell that this means so much to him, this song. Every single person has their own story, you know. And even Josh, he really, like, knowing his background a little bit when we watched the 1999, I think, music video, which such a great song, you would not realize how deep of a meaning it has behind it. And that's how Josh makes me feel in any emotional song for some reason. Like, ever since knowing that information, I just automatically am like prone to being more sensitive to Josh when he is getting emotional in, the music and his lyrics and singing. And all of them look so beautiful. This is so vulnerable. I mean, I'm tearing up. I instantly got goosebumps. I mean, they're over here nervous, and in reality, they kill this shit every time. I love that the first take is becoming more of a thing now because it's amazing. We actually just watched TK, his name was, and it was one of the OPs. Is that what you call it? One of the opening music, I don't know, the beginning of when an anime starts, and that it was Tokyo Ghoul, and it was so beautiful. It made me want to go probably rewatch, because I need to rewatch the first season, but I need to finish watching Tokyo Ghoul because I was so invested into it. I really was having an anime phase there, but I just was getting emotionally wrecked, and someone told me that season 2 gets to ya. And so I was like, I don't know if I can emotionally handle this, and never went back to watch it. But TK, it really, hearing his Japanese, like, hearing the Japanese language is so beautiful, but he really, like, took us on a whole other level, and that's how I feel SB19 is right now. I kind of forgot all of time was English. I put the captions on, not remembering that, but it still really means a lot. Like I said, I really like the part when he says, still right there when he's like, your best isn't. I'm like, bro, don't tell me that. I'm emotional right now. And then not only that, what is it Pablo said? Right there. I hope you know it's better to try. His voice sounds so beautiful there. And that lyric means so much because it's so easy to just fall into that, like, just spiral. I'm one of those people that I hate when I get in, like, I let the negative consume me. I try so hard to be positive all the time, peace, love, happiness, hippie soul at heart. But when I have those bad days, when I have those bad moments, when I'm fucking sad, like, it really takes a lot to pull myself out of that, like, hole in the ground, because I tend to spiral, and once I have one bad thought, that bad thought will lead to another bad thought, and it's so on and so forth. My anxiety gets to me, and I just don't want to do anything at all. I'm so unmotivated, and so that line, I hope you know it's better to try, really means a lot, because, wow, I'm almost getting choked up talking about it, but it's because, like, you need to hear stuff like that. You need someone to push you, in SB19, it just shows, like, wow, okay. I did not expect to get emotional like that, but it just shows, like not only for them to cherish their loved ones, but for us, I hope it's better to try, not only just on day to day, getting up in the morning, brushing your teeth, putting on an outfit, showering, but it also means, to try, like, for me, it's like, I don't want to get too emotional talking about it, but for me, it's like hard because you only have so much time in life, and you really have to pay attention to where you spend it. And it's so hard because you want to, have this job. Like, for me, I'm trying to do this YouTube, and at the same time, I feel like my personal life sometimes gets the back end of it because my parents, I'm an only child, like, I'm all they got. And I just sometimes get in my head because a lot of people at my age now, like, are already having kids, married, and it just, sometimes I get in my head about it because I'm like, I hope when that day comes, my family's still there for it and be able to see it. And, like, I know at the end of the day, like, no matter what, they're always there for you. My grandma, like, she's looking down on me, my uncle, like, everyone in my life that I've, means a lot to me that's no longer with me. I know they're always with me at all times. I'm one of those believers, and I believe that they're what guide us, and so on those days that I need to try, that's who I think of, and I feel, like, guilty sometimes because I wish I was there more for them when they were present and in my life, and that's just one of the unfortunate things of time is we only have so much of it, and it's so hard to be able to do everything. And be pleased with how you spend your time throughout life, you know? And it's just so hard, especially when it comes to your family and friends, because you want to be with them all the time, but you also need to learn to love yourself and take time for yourself. A lot of people don't think about that, and I feel like that's also just like the working life, the unfortunate society that we live in. We are just taught to constantly go, 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 go. And this song just means so much because it really takes you away from that moment and makes you appreciate time and appreciate the moments you have with your family, your friends, even the little things in life, like you going on a walk, you going out to dinner, maybe by yourself, you treating yourself, you taking a self-care night. Like every little bit, every second of the day means so much. And I really have to learn to like pull myself out of it, because sometimes you could get so overwhelmed and spiral, and sometimes you just need to take a step back and have those moments of bliss and learn to appreciate everything, you know. That's why meditation, I believe, is so important. Even if you're not even necessarily sitting down and, you know, doing that, but even just meditating in the shower, just taking a moment in your car, not obviously when you're driving, but when you're, you know, parked, and just sitting there and just taking a moment and breathing and just taking it all in, because, you know, we only get one life. From what we know, we only get one shot. And, you know, it's so hard knowing when and where to spend your time and who to give it to. And then sometimes you might give your time to people and then realize that they didn't deserve it, you know? And so it's hard, and it's making me emotional. Thank God this is not the video again, because woo, the video would have me bawling right now. But sorry, I just kind of had to like get a little emotional there for a second. I guess that wasn't my intention, but I just wanted to, you know, explain the deeper meaning to time behind my perspective. That's the whole point of my reaction channel. You know, I love hearing about your perspectives, but you guys here are watching mine, and that's my perspective. Is I really wish I could learn to balance time better and spend more time with my family, because I feel like that when they're gone, I regret it and I feel guilty. And, you know, I need to tell myself, stop feeling guilty, you know, because at the end of the day, like, this is your life, and they love you, you know, no matter where they're at, what, you know, if they're looking down upon you, like, they love you and they're there with you. Just keep that in mind for anyone out there who has lost a loved one or just seems to be lost. You know, there's someone always there with you, and keep going for yourself, not just because of them, but for yourself, for them. That's what I tell myself a lot. Like, I feel like I'm living, like, they're living my life. Not that, but like, they're here with me, so I need to live my life for them type deal, you know? I don't know, but not to put too much pressure on myself at the same time, but it's so hard, you know, it's so hard getting older, and then, you know, family members and just all of that, you know, and time is unfortunate because you don't know how much time you have left of someone, and that's just the odds. You have to take the time now in life to appreciate being with your loved ones and cherishing them so much, no matter who they may be. You know what I'm saying? Even if it's your little fishies that you have in your fish tank, if it's your squishmallows, you know, no matter who you love at the end of the day, like my plants, you know, whoever you love at the end of the day, like, just cherish them and appreciate every little thing you can about them. I just, like, I applaud SB19 for releasing such an emotional track, and not only that, but just, you know, showing so much love to ATIN too. You know, this also has to do with you guys, all of us, you know, like, it's such an amazing thing SB19's doing. I could sit up here and rhythm up the whole night, but I need to finish this before I bawl my eyes out, okay?
Oh, I hope you know it's better to try, 'cause one day we'll run out of time. Memories will leave and be behind, only when Porsche comes to shine.
Look at Josh,
Your
bro.
best is enough, it won't hurt to try, 'cause one day we'll run out of time. And time again it rains things I don't understand. I'm drenched all over, still under all I can. Now well aware there's no reason in this world, so I'll never ever can't control. I hope you know it's better to try, 'cause one day we'll run out of time. Memories will leave them behind. Many things we can't control. I hope you know it's better to try. Oh, 'cause one day we'll run out of time. Memories will leave them behind. Darling, when push comes to shove, your best is enough. It won't hurt to try, 'cause one day we'll run out of.
I'm so nervous.
So nervous, y'all killed it. Y'all got me crying in the club right now, for real. And not only that, but like freaking Ken, when Ken came in, I forgot Ken had the breakdown. And I was like, I'm not emotionally ready for this. Like, oh my gosh. And they were all so nervous, but why did they make it look so easy? Like, why is SB19 like that? They're so nervous, but like at the end of the day, that was flawless. Like, you kidding me? That was supposed to be the first take, bro. That seemed like, I mean, like, yeah, it was the first take, but like, you made it seem like that was the norm. Like, you're used to this. You were not nervous at all. Even though they said they were nervous, it did not seem like it at all. And you could tell that all of them were feeling it. That one part that I said, that Josh, he had his like arms out, you know, because he was feeling the emotion. Ken's voice when he had that breakdown was getting to me. Pablo and Stell hitting those high notes, unmatched. And like I said, Justin, bro, his charisma for me lately, like, yo, I'm Ken loyal, but oh my gosh, Justin, stay in your lane. I was just talking, well, Louis was just talking on the live about how, I forget what he said it was called, but like, all of them your favorite, like, you know, like you're watching a video and you're like, oh, he's my favorite. Oh, but he's my favorite. Oh, but he's my favorite. It's like, that's how you know a group also is so fucking talented, because you could not choose who your favorite is because they're all so goddamn well-rounded all around. Like, the fact that they can like do some shit like Donka or, you know, Gento, and then they could go to freaking Time and quit. It's just so amazing. The diversity SB19 has is incredible. I cannot wait to hear more and more of SB19 because they always have such a wow factor to them and shock us, and Time really was one that shocked us the most. So when I saw they did a first take, I was like, I am so excited, but I also know I'm probably gonna cry. And yes, I did. But you know what? That's how you know it's a damn good song, because music makes you feel things, and it really, like, when a song is that good, like I said, when a group's that good that I can't have a favorite, when a song's that good that I'm over here getting goosebumps, chills, freaking crying, that's how you know, like, it's so incredible. And seeing how much talent they have overall and the way they always execute it is so amazing. We did also watch the live concert fashion show, and that was incredible. The production was insane. Like, I was like, how the fuck have people not tapped into this longer? Like, SB19 is doing a lot of amazing things that I think some people in America need to pick up on, because what the hell? Like, I love it. SB19's amazing. 18's even more amazing. All of you guys, like, I understand why SB19 has such an incredible fandom, because SB19 themselves are like, so I don't even know what word to use. Like, I'm speechless with how much talent they have all the time, because like, oh, look at Josh, bro, like his veins, like, oh, Josh and Ken were making me bawl like a motherfucker. I really want to write an affirmation though of that. I hope you know it's better to try. I need to like write a sticky note for that, because at the end of the day, as long as you put effort in, you tried, that means more than just sitting there and doing nothing. You know, when I'm having those moments where I'm spiraling and I'm having a hard time getting out of my head, that affirmation is going to be so helpful, because you know, it's better to try. It's better to do something than sit there and do nothing. You know, if you're just going to sit there, yeah, sometimes you need to sit in your emotions, but if you're letting it fog you up so much to where you can't even get anything done, to where you are not even mentally or physically okay, like, you need to try. And hearing a song like this really helps you remember that. It helps you remember to cherish all your loved ones too. And so if you're seeing this, bro, let me know if you bawled your eyes out like I did. Let me know what your favorite part of the first take was, who your biases are. 18, you already know. I love seeing all your comments, and it might take me a minute, but like I always try to sit there, like, comment, and reply. So thank you so much, 18, for always showing so much love. It really, really means a lot to me. I know I say that all the time, but it's because it does. And the fact that we're reacting to time, it means so much more to me because you're taking time out of your day to sit here with me, watch this, and it's just like I mentioned earlier, you have to really pay attention and use wisely how you spend your time. And so I really, really appreciate you guys sitting here and spending your time with me to watch me freaking bawl my eyes out. Okay, so, if you haven't already, call your loved ones, your friends, family, whoever that may be, your dogs, your pets, whoever, a freaking tree, like, go give them a hug, go call them, go text them, I love you, like, because SB19 is sitting here or standing here, I should say, letting us know and reminding us how precious time really is. So I super appreciate you guys for taking time out of your day to sit here and watch me react to this. It really, really means a lot. And it really, really hits home. Like, it almost makes me want to tear up. Like, it hits home, like, knowing that you guys are taking time out of your day to watch me. Like, that means so much to me. Please go follow the Nuclear Reactors Instagram if you haven't already. I'm trying so hard to become more active on there, but like I said, I'm trying to balance time with everything. And I have my main account, and then I have the Nuclear Reactors account, and then, which we all help out, but I'm the one that knows the password. And then I also, which obviously I don't mind giving the password out to the others. It's just, I don't mind taking my time to post on the Nuclear Reactors. So please go follow our Nuclear Reactors Instagram. It's nuclear.reactors. It's linked here in the bio. It's linked in my YouTube bio too. Like, please go follow. I'm trying to become more active, and you guys hitting that like and follow button really means a lot and helps me get even more motivated. And there's behind the scenes on there. You get to see more of our personal Instagrams that way, see some behind the scenes, deep cuts, whatever. So please go check it out. All my personal socials are in the comment too, but more than anything, it really, really would mean a lot if you hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. It's something so little, but it really goes a long way on our end. I mean, it's just like you said, I hope it's better to try. So remember, 18, do not worry about the things you can't control. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see y'all next reaction. Go grab some tissues because I'm gonna have to. That I freaking bawled my eyes out. I love SB19. That was so raw and vulnerable. Thank you, SB19, so much for taking your time for doing this first take because it was beautiful. Y'all said you were nervous, but you killed that shit. Period.